So at this point, we've learned all about how to create pages, posts, schedules, sponsors, all that good stuff. We've learned how to manage the content on our Racer page. But how do we actually change the way our Racer page looks? Well, we can do that from the customizer. And to access the customizer, we go to Appearance and then Customize. Now, the customizer is a really cool tool that allows us to change a lot of the look and feel settings on our website with a live preview as we work. This is really, really handy. So the first pane you have up here is the slant settings. Now, slant is the theme we're using in our Racer page. Right now, slant is the only theme available, but really soon we're going to have a second one out called Flatline, and then more to follow after that. So your theme settings, or in this case our slant, because that's the theme settings, are the first panel we have available, and we can just click up here. If you're using the Flatline theme, then the Flatline settings is what this is going to be called, and that'll be the theme-specific settings for Flatline. So here we are, and let's go into the appearance settings, and we can change some look and feel stuff. The accent color on this theme is blue. That means the buttons are blue. The photos kind of have a blue tint to them. The links are blue, but we could change that. Now let's go with green. And yeah, so now our link is blue, or our link is green. Our button's green. The photo kind of has a green look to it. We can change our font. Let's go with Overpass here. Now the primary font, that'll change the body copy, and the secondary font, that'll change the headings. So we could do Overpass and Overpass Mono. There's lots of hand-picked fonts that we've gone out and found that look really good, work really well, and you can kind of mix and match to find a look you like. Here's some homepage settings, and these are actually slides that you can add and customize on your home page. So right now we have one slide, and you can see that this background image is the same as this image. This text is the same as this text, so that's the slide. If we want to add another slide, just click Add a new slide, select an image. Let's go with this Moto one. Do my second slide title and my text under the slide title. Cool, and now you see how we have these little navigation dots, and we can go over to the second slide, and boom, now we have two slides on our homepage. These are really good if you've just created maybe like a new photo gallery or a new update, or maybe you want to kind of direct people to your schedule. You can create slides and then use the button label and button link, displays right here, to link them to the other content on your site you want them to see. Maybe you have a sponsorship opening, so you make a slide that says, hey, sponsor me. Click here for more details, and then you link that button to your sponsorship page. All good use cases for slides. So now we'll go back and check out the site identity settings. The site identity settings are where you can set logos, change your site title, and even the icon that displays up in the browser next to your site title. So I'm just going to select a logo. And I don't have anything uploaded, so let's just go with this Monster Energy logo for now. We'll select that. We'll skip cropping on this. So boom, now the Monster Energy logo is up at the top of our site. We can actually hide this default site title and tagline if we just want our logo to show, or we can put them up there together. And the site icon is if you want to change like the favicon that will show up in the browser tab next to your website name, or the icon that will show up like on your phone if you add it to your home screen. So you can do that right here. The header image is the default header image that's displayed throughout the site. So if we go to the news page, you'll notice that this is just green. That's the accent color we picked earlier. But we can actually add a default image that will display on all posts and pages that don't have a featured image set. So I'm just going to click here, and I'm going to say, let's go with this image of Daytona. And we'll skip cropping on this, add that. And now any of our pages that don't have a featured image set, or any of our posts that don't have a featured image set, will display this header image that we've uploaded here. That's a really nice way to kind of tie everything together. We can edit the menus on our website. So right now we have the main menu that's displayed up here, and it has our home page, our news page, schedule page, our contact page. But I think we actually created an about page earlier, so let's add that. I'll just click add items. Here's the about page that we created. I can drag and drop to rearrange these. Maybe I'll put that there. And yeah, that looks pretty good. And boom, now our About page is right here in the menu. And I can actually create sub-menus by just dragging this, dragging it over to the right, and now About is a sub-item of news. So that can be a really good way to organize your menu if maybe you have more menu items than you have space on the screen. We already looked at widgets when we were covering schedules and sponsors, but know that we can also edit them here. So if I click into this widgets pane, you see that this theme has a 1-inch widget area, but this page doesn't display it. Well, that's because this page is the schedule page, and the schedule page is using the full width template, which has no sidebar, and the sidebar is our widget area. So let's go to the contact page, which actually has a sidebar, and we can see that the sidebar shows up here. We can drag and drop to rearrange these. We can add a new widget, maybe an image widget. Let's see, let's grab an image. Image widget, well, it's pretty simple, just displays an image. So we'll grab an image, add that there, and let's drag it right up to the top. Awesome, so now we have an image in our sidebar. Pretty cool. We can also update our social icons. So right now we have 3 social icons on our site. We have a link to the Racer page, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. But you can enter the URL to any of your social accounts right here, and that will add an icon right up here. So let's say we don't have a Twitter account. We want to just get rid of that. Scroll down to Twitter, delete that, and now it's just Facebook and Instagram. So really, really easy to use. When you have everything customized the way you want it, just click Publish, and we'll exit the customizer. Now here we are on the front end of our site. We can see that all our changes have been saved. We're no longer on the customizer. Any visitors can see these changes we just made. And now our site looks a lot different than it did a minute ago. And we did all that in a live preview area where we could see what we were doing while we did it. And I really like the way it turned out.